Okay, folks, here we go. We are looking at the beef between TommyInnit and his long-time collaborator and mentor, Dream. Now, if you don't know the connection between these guys, they worked together on Dream's hugely successful Minecraft server, Dream SMP, which ran from 2020 to 2023. So, quite a fairly long time, you know. And from what I can gather, these guys got really close, to the point where Dream was texting his mum. So, okay, right, let's get into this.
Hello, this video is a message to Dream. If you've been off the internet the
It's a message to Dream and 4 million other people as well.
past couple of days and haven't kept up,
Haven't kept up. Am I supposed to be keeping up with this? Is it do I need to be keeping up? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with it, Tommy. Sorry, man.
basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur.
Oh.
So deal with that how you want.
Okay, I don't like this angle from the outset. Deal with this how you want. What, you want them to all pop over to Dream and start laying into him, do you? Because that's what it sounds like, Tommy.
Okay, now look, I have Dream blocked on everything and I intend to keep it that way. So Dream, hello mate.
Don't, just chill out, Tommy. It's okay.
Let's just dive right in, shall we?
Just listen to this.
I intend to keep it that way. So Dream, hello mate.
Hello,
Let's just dive
mate.
right in, shall we? Let's talk about you calling all my fans the arseler.
Okay, chill out. Dude. Oh, I'm banging the table.
You can't throw around the arseler, mate. You just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since I was 12, I volunteered with her. These are real, fucking amazing people who I think of like family, who actually get called this slur. And you do not just throw it around. It's
Bro. Okay, we're going to bring this up. We're going to get into this. Because I feel like, it is a slur, okay? And whilst it is a bad word, okay, I'm not saying Wikipedia is a be-all and end-all go-to for all information. But let's have a look at this. For context, until the 1960s, the terms moron, idiot, cretin and imbecile were all genuine non-offensive terms used by psychiatrists. Thankfully, that stopped. These words were discontinued when concerns rose that they developed negative meanings, with the R word replacing them. So the R word was actually thought of as a better description than moron, idiot, cretin, imbecile. And then we go modern use. Much like today's socially acceptable terms idiot and moron, which are also defined as some sort of mental disability, when the term R is being used in its pejorative form, it is usually not being directed at people with mental disabilities. Exactly. He's not directing it at people with mental disabilities. He's directing it at the idiots. If he'd said idiots, you wouldn't have minded, would you? But it's because this word has got built up this stigma around it on the internet, and it become like, a big thing, that you're crying about it. Instead, people use the term when teasing their friends or as a general insult. Okay? No biggie. And I'm sorry, Tommy, you might hear people saying that word in real life. I hate to break it to you, man.
It's impossibly immature and reckless and sets such a shitty precedent to everyone. Shame on you, man.
It's really not that big a deal. I don't think it's that big a deal. It's a big deal to the internet, but I don't think in the big scheme of things, in real life, it's a big deal.
In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots. But
see, we've established from the article here that idiot is as bad as the R word. But that's all right for you to say idiot. In fact, in this article, it's saying that the R word replaced idiot as a better way of describing people who are mentally disabled. So actually, Tommy, you are saying a worse word. But not only that, it's all right for him to call his mates idiots, but not all right for Dream to call people idiots. Like, hard, man.
Have bloody good hearts. However, with your group, I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down.
Okay, I don't know about that, but it was a year ago, man. Have we not sorted it out yet?
I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys. Now, mate, talk about me and you. You've basically spent...
Oh, you're getting all hard now, are you, Tommy? Talk about you and me, yeah. Go on,
They calling me a dickhead. And look, pal, I have made mistakes. And I'm going to make loads more. But the difference is, I give a shit.
You don't think that Dream gives a about what he's doing? I don't know, man. Like, what does it mean?
I'm
Nothing.
trying. I'm putting in effort, and I really care. And I take responsibility when I've fucked up. Dream. 4 years ago, you were awful to me.
You know why this sounds so weird to me? Is this message, it does actually seem like he is talking personally to Dream. I kind of feel like I'm eavesdropping. It's really weird. Why hasn't he just contacted Dream with this on his teleprompter? Written down, whatever, typed out. This message he's reading now. Why didn't he just call up Dream and do all this to him? Why do we have to know about it? Oh, it would get good views, wouldn't it? It would get a bit more traffic back to my channel, which seems to, according to a lot of people, be on the downturn.
When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years. You didn't treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small.
Oh, Tommy, me feeling small. Well, you were small. You were 16.
The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me. Streaming every single night on the...
Yeah, but you wouldn't have had any success either without his server, without him being the brains behind it. So it's kind of, you've helped each other, haven't you? You can't take the credit for everything, can you?
server and caring about everything as much as I did. And you made me feel small about that. And I was...
Oh, Tommy, he's crying. Oh, bless him. Listen, this should have been a personal chat over the phone, because you've obviously got his phone number because Dream texted your mum. So if you've lost his number, just get it off your mum's phone and just call him up, man. Don't make weird videos like this.
I was a kid. Shame on you, man.
What's off about this is, if you look back at videos with Dream seems to be the one who was getting bullied by TommyInnit.
Oh, Dream's such a good guy, man. I feel bad because in 2020 I gave him so much shit always. He was like my, you know, in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. And I was just always taking the piss.
It just feels a bit like when somebody gives a bit back, you can't handle it.
And you knew what you were doing, because I've watched you do it to other people too. And if you didn't, and that was just an accident, then man.
Knew what you were doing. What's the negative thing which has come out of all this? You've got 15 million subscribers on YouTube. Dream's got God knows how many million. What's really the bad thing that's come out of this? I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but life isn't that bad, is it, Tommy? Or maybe it is.
You called me a promoter of all my other projects I do in your Reddit post too. Yeah, man, are you stupid? Of course I promote all this stuff. But the difference between me and you is I actually give a shit. I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm going to talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it.
Somebody was saying that he comes across as really conceited in this. He does a bit, yeah.
I'm going to talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Months? Wow, dude. Months writing a book. Oh, it must be good then.
Or comedy. I mean, mate, I've ditched the internet for a year to do the rounds in tiny pubs, to do the stand-up comedy circuit the legitimate way, because of people like you. People who...
The legitimate... because you can't get gigs in bigger venues. I would not be happy if I was in the pub and TommyInnit gets up on stage, I'd be like, get out of it. Boo. And I really do need to look at some of his comedy. I've seen a small clip of when he's doing the, oh, I've ascended. I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be a joke. SXQC said, a load of screaming girls in the audience. And I tell you what, that's short. Yeah, I know it's only a short clip, but it really had the vibe for me of the popular one at school doing his end of term play. Like a 15-year-old doing their end of year piece, and the girls who fancy with his ear screaming. Oh no.
Who have ruined this space.
Ruined what space? If you just bought it up in private, nothing would be getting ruined. Just don't worry about what other people are doing, Tommy. If Dream's being a plonker, then so be it. You do your thing. You're obviously doing your own thing anyway. And if it's going so well and so successfully, why are you worrying about Dream?
And that takes balls. Courage. I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right?
By the way, lazily designed merchandise, yeah. There's a clip of when he receives some TommyInnit Dream designed merchandise, and he's absolutely over the moon with it. He loves it.
The package too. A Dream hoodie, but with me on.
That is really cool.
The age you were when you met me, and if I acted the way you did to a 16-year-old who looks up to you, I'd be so ashamed of myself, man. Now, finally, Dream, mate. You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce.
It seems to me as if his mum was wading in where she really didn't need to, and he was responding in private to her in quite a nice way. I didn't seem, and I don't, anyway, whatever he says, I don't know why that's affecting the divorce. I don't know the connection. I mean, maybe there's things going on in the background, but perhaps they should have been kept in the background and not made into a weird video.
You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum. And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate. You are like a proper movie villain.
Probably could have. Maybe harmed it. But you didn't. Why is he a villain? So what did he do in the end? Nothing. He might have done something. What?
I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself.
Advantage of vulnerable people. Tommy, you're not that vulnerable, man. You got 15 million subscribers on YouTube. God knows how much money in the bank. Taking advantage of vulnerable people, like with those clips I've seen of you playing on the SMP server, having the time of your life, doesn't seem like somebody who's being taken advantage of.
I've watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim.
Why should he change anything about himself if he's not doing anything wrong? Tell me, guys, tell me in the comments, has he done anything really that bad?
4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together.
Incredible, overwhelming experience. Well, you did quite well out of the overwhelming experience.
And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down.
But Tommy, according to you, earlier on in this little clip, you were saying that you were above him. That you'd carried everything. So, maybe you're the one punching down.
It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just very loud about it.
Very loud about it. Oh, Tommy.
I really hope you're not a genuine bad person with a bad heart. But mate, you need to get off the internet.
Well, he's not a bad person with a bad heart. You were friends with him for ages, singing his praises to the hilltops. It just seems like a jilted teenager, doesn't it? The person he looks up to, his hero, has given him some shit back after being bullied for ages by Tommy, and he doesn't like it.
Go and get some therapy. Spend some time around your loved ones. Go on a walk. Look after you.
I fucking hate this type of thing. He's kind of saying, "Oh, no, mate, I'm genuinely trying to help you. No, you're not. From the outset, you've been slagging me off. Don't hide it under I'm trying to help and doing this patronising. Just go out, man. You know, just get off the internet. Get some therapy. Shut the up.
You being an arsehole right now doesn't mean you will be one forever. With great power comes great responsibility. And you just don't...
Power? Do these people have power? They're just internet content creators, man. You know...
ever seem to take responsibility for your actions.
What actions?
Figure your shit out, man. Because how you behave right now is just not going to cut it. Right. Yeah, as I said, I am going on tour, doing my comedy to Australia, the USA...
To nobody.
and the UK. So if you want to see me in person making you laugh and giving you some relief from all of this bullshit...
You're not really giving us relief from it, though, are you? You're just stirring it up even more.
Then go to TommyInnit.com. I promise
I won't be going to TommyInnit.com.
you, it's better than all this shit. I also do have a new... very
Oh, yeah,
funny
show us.
book
Please, show me.
coming out, which seems more appropriate than ever right now. I spent months writing this, and it's not shit. So,
Okay, what did I say about this? If the only two things he can think of to big this book up is that it's taken months to write and it isn't shit, this is not a huge endorsement. Probably won't be reading it. Sorry, Tommy.
so check that out. And me and Jack have an amazing new podcast, Shut Up, I'm Talking, which you can check out. Right. Back to coding.
Oh, the little dig at the end. Back to coding. Oh, he just sounds like he's crying. He's sad. Tommy, don't worry, babes. Just have a chat with him on the phone instead of doing silly drama videos. Just get on the phone, have a chat with him, love. It'll be all right. You can sort it out with him. Oh, I almost feel a bit sorry for him. Bless him. Okay, that's... Not really. That's my thoughts on TommyInnit and the dream drama. Sorry, Tommy, I haven't been keeping up with your ongoing interactions with Dream, so I don't know quite what has led up to this, but if anyone else can enlighten me as to what Dream has done, which is so bad to poor old Tommy, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button for more React content. This has been Superman TV signing off. Peace.